guys, it's me, Ruowen Huang. Before I begin, let me first introduce myself. My name's Ruowen Huang, I'm an author, spirit coach, and also psychic. This is coffee break. I'm simply just want to check something with you guys. Have you noticed there are a lot of breakup this day? Have you noticed a thing you're used to, you're no longer okay with it? As I mentioned before, we are entering or evolving from the era of awareness. Due to this, you will start to pay attention to a lot of things that you used to be okay, but you're no longer okay with it. So, including a lot of things like if you notice you're a procrastinator and you tend to put things away and not deal with it, such, I would say, more focusing on emotional tasks that you were supposed to work on, then you most likely will realize it starts surfacing. And also, people are not able to fake it as much as they used to anymore. So due to this process of getting you, I would say prepping you to the era like coming up, you will most likely will deal with a lot of emotional stuff. So I would say this is a time that's very good time to work on it. It doesn't mean that you have to just pick up everything and then work on it. But as a wave hitting the shore, you will have, in and out. So a lot of time you may dealing with, some task and then feel like giving yourself a break. But instead of having a mindset like you had before, like, you know what, I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist, you will most likely feel a sense that I'm no longer okay with it. So that's also why a lot of people are no longer okay with the relationship they were in, or there will be a lot of breakup, and then people would not understand why. I thought everything was okay. And mind you, a lot to do with your your hidden task or your buried shit will basically start surfacing out. So, also the end of the year, right? So this is the first year. 2023 is actually the first year of the second phase of the era of awareness. Therefore, you will feel like the urge has become quite strong. And then you may also notice like things or people around you seems to no longer become the way they were before, or they are their friends or something they do, or you're no longer the person that you are familiar with. So anyway, just really want to come up and have a little chat with you guys, just because I've been dealing with a lot of people wondering why, I thought everything was okay and all of a sudden it's not okay, and it used to work before and you no longer work. You have a lot to do with, this is the first years of second phase of the era of awareness. So therefore, you will get hit with a lot of things that confront you to deal with something that you actually knew but refused to deal with before. So or couldn't find a way. Remember, this is an era like simply make you become aware of a lot of things, and that's why I'm continue saying, align with yourself. Take 1 second or 2 seconds, reevaluate, is that really what I feel? Because it has a lot to do with, you have to be synchronized with yourself inside and out, right? Like before, we could fake it and then thinking, nobody will know unless we tell them so. Now, entering the new era, it may not work. Now it's still kind of in between, so it may work and it may not work. But in long run, if we are pursuing a new generation where our soul is awakened after awareness, then this is a good time to basically practice on it and work on it. So, just want to come up and really share with you guys, why a lot of people don't understand why I just, I thought it's only normal. I mean, if we set to the shore and then we would have to deal with wave. For me, this is a tough time, yes, but it also train us or prep us for what is yet to come. So for many of you who is confused, Christmas time feel like a lot of lot of chaos, drama happening. Well, a lot to do with the family gathering is usually quite stressful as well. It's holiday season. Yes, we love the Christmas, but but the stress is also in the air because we constantly try to impress one another, or we try to create a certain atmosphere that we expected. I think most of the time what really ruins the relationship is the expectation. We expect things to go a certain way. We expect the person to be certain way. Therefore, those expectations will slowly damage the relationship. So I think since we are entering the era of awareness, it's actually good for us to practice expressing what we truly feel. So understand the expectation that we have towards someone, and most of the time the expectation is based on we really want to change someone. Only if they can change for us, our life would be so much better. But this would be a good time to actually work on it. It's not about everybody else. It's not about how people change for you, but it's about who you are, what you are, and what you intend to be or try to accomplish, achieve in this lifetime. So, bring some focus on yourself and really try to take this precious time, hard time to think about that. Then your action may be different. You would reflect what it is in your mind. For example, a lot of time people will try to please their other half, or they will try to please or try to fix things. I think that's a better way for me to say it. A lot of time people will try to fix things, like this relationship broken, how can I fix it, right? Or I really try to fix my dad, or I try to fix my mother, or I try to fix my wife, or I try to fix my son, or something like that. For example, most of the time people are really fixated with the idea they need to fix something in order to get it work. Entering this era is not about fixing things. It's about who you are, what you are. So instead of I need to do certain thing to please someone, or I need to do certain things so I act as a role, as a parent, I act as a role of the children, or etc. This is the era, and most likely the question will shift into like, is that what your soul really want? Like, is that what your soul wanna achieve? Am I serving myself well? Am I serving other people? Or, am I like, everybody have wounded child, right? If you understand, everybody have a wounded child. However our action is, or whoever we are, very much reflect on our wounded child. So before you expect somebody to do something for you, this is also a good time that you can shift the question and come back to ask your inner child that what can I do for you? If this situation, this frustrating situation is no longer about fixing other people, telling other people what to do, turn around and look at your wounded inner child and then simply ask him or her, like, what can I do for you? To make sure you have no regret in life, to make sure like this is what you want, to make sure you have expressed whatever you need to say. But that have a lot to do with the foundation of we would never want to change people just to accommodate us, because that's really not how the universe is going to function in the future. So anyway, just a couple keynote to share with you guys before it slipped out of my head. Holiday season, let me say again, I know it's very stressful, and I know you may be juggling a lot of things, but remember to give yourself a break. So instead of trying to fix everything or take care of everybody, or try to look at everywhere else, my suggestion to you is remember to give yourself some time to take a break. Simply take a break and take a good care of yourself. That might set you for the good start to the years to come. So again, just a coffee break for you guys to kill the time while drinking coffee. If you like what I'm doing, follow, share, and like. See you next time. Bye now.